Hey guys, what's up? So it is early in the morning and I'm about to get ready for my day. I just picked up this new Tarte palette the other day. Well, I think it's newer. I'm pretty sure it's been out for a while already, but it's called the Energy Noir palette and it has really beautiful cool tone shadows in here. I just thought it was so pretty for fall, and here's what the palette looks like. You get beautiful cool tone shadows and I really love the grays. I love gray eyeshadow, so I just really wanted to get this palette. Starting off with the skin, I already let my moisturizer soak in. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. This is my favorite stuff. I love it. I use a pump of this every day on my skin. And there's a bunch of dogs outside. There's a lot of dog walkers out in the morning. So if you hear dogs barking, it's because there's a lot of people walking out right now. It's so nice and cool today. It's a little bit gloomy, but honestly I'm excited because it's been like triple digit weather, and I mean 80 degrees is like a chilly day for me. So I'm loving it. I have my sweater on. Lately I've been using this primer. It's from Laura Geller. It's their original Spackle Primer, and I got this in like one of the Laura Geller kits I bought, or I got as a gift for Christmas, I think it was. I've almost finished it up. I really enjoyed it, and I actually have purchased a full-size primer from Laura Geller, but it's the hydrating one because I do have dry skin. It's so fantastic. It is just like amazing because it's basically, it works just as well as the Spackle, but it's a little bit more moisturizing, which is what I need. So yeah, that's what I've been using, and it's almost gone too. I love this stuff. And for foundation, I've been switching back and forth between the Makeup Forever Ultra HD and the Revlon Color Stay. These are my two favorite Holy Grail foundations, and this one's from the drugstore, and this one's high-end, but I've used Revlon Color Stay a lot in Get Ready With Me's, and I don't think I've used the new Ultra HD yet, so I'm going to use this today just to show you guys what it looks like, because I've been getting asked a lot of questions about it. It's even more lightweight than the original foundation. You can't even feel it on your skin, and it just, I mean, I love it. And the color is even better than the old one because for me, 110 was just a little bit too dark, I think, and this is R220, which is equal to the 110 shade, but I feel like it matches a lot better than the old one, if that makes sense. So I just shake it up a little bit and I do one pump on the back of my hand. That's all you need really, because it just evens out your skin tone like a dream. I love this stuff. And then I'm just taking my favorite foundation brush. This is the Morphe M439, and I just like to buff it out with this. And this is a really soft, oh my god, that scared me. This is a really soft, dense brush, so it's very easy to buff it in. I don't even remember what I was going to say because that car just freaked me out. And this foundation isn't like super full coverage, but I would say you can build it up to like medium coverage. I usually just do one pump because from a day-to-day basis, I mean, I don't really wear makeup every day, but I don't like full coverage every day. I only wear full coverage if I'm like going somewhere, taking pictures, and you know, but for every day or for like, you know, more of a casual kind of makeup, I really like this. I'll just use one pump. Before I bust into my Tarte Energy Noir palette, I do want to have just a light crease shade, and for that I'm going to use Makeup Geek Barcelona Beach. I'm just going to take a tiny bit on a blending brush. This is a very beautiful cool tone matte brown, and I'm just placing this in my crease and I'm going to blend it out a little bit. I really like this shade just as the base of any matte eyeshadow look I do. I always reach for Barcelona Beach. I'm just going to use the same blending brush and I'm going to dip into this matte, almost purple toned gray. And I've also been looking at holiday sets. I'm not sure which ones I want to get for sure. I just saw that Bite Beauty released theirs this morning, and I was a little bit disappointed, I have to say. Like, they didn't really have anything I think that is too unique. I really like the colors in their matte lip crayon set this year. I didn't think they were like, I don't know, I don't really like them that much. I don't think they're that unique from last year. Not too sure who I'm going to order from yet, but I definitely have my eyes on that new Tarte eyeshadow set. I forgot what it's called, but it has like a bunch of neutral eyeshadows and it looks amazing. It comes in this gorgeous case. It's like a golden striped case. I mean, I need it. Like, I am so excited for it. So I think I'm going to place an order for that probably today. And let me know what sets you guys have been wanting to get, because I am like, I don't know which ones to get. There's just so many right now, but definitely I'm gonna get that Tarte one. And I'm thinking about Too Faced because I usually really love the Too Faced holiday sets, especially the one they came out with, a few of my favorite things. That one was from like 2 Christmases ago, but it's still like my favorite holiday palette. Now I'm gonna dip into this gorgeous deep gray shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm just taking this on a flat brush. I'm gonna place this right in the middle. Ooh, I love this color. It's like a purple almost. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera, but it definitely has like a little bit of purple shimmers in it. I really like it. Ew, my voice just cracked really bad. I need some tea up in her. And I also really liked the Bite Beauty lipstick set they came out with. Like, I think it was also 2 Christmases ago. That set was like the most amazing thing ever. It was like a bunch of double-ended lipsticks. It was so awesome. I wish they would do that every year because they came out with so many really good shades in that set. And they also had some of their permanent ones. I did a review on it when it first came out. It was like this big set of like 10 or 12 lipsticks, double-ended ones from Bite Beauty, and I loved it. I think that was like their best set that I've ever seen from them. I loved it so much. And they've never come out with another one. Like, I don't know why they didn't do it again, but I loved that. And I'm just going to take a clean blending brush. This is a Morphe one. It's the G17. And I'm just gonna kind of softly blend out these edges here, just so everything is nice and blended. But yeah, let me know what sets you guys are gonna get, because like I said, I don't know like which ones to really go for this year. And I'm also just gonna take a touch of this light gray shadow, and I'm just going to place this right on the inner corners. And then I'm just going to take a pencil brush and dip right into this gorgeous highlighting shade, and I'm going to use this right on my inner tear duct just to brighten it up. That is so pretty. I've been watching a lot of like classic scary movies lately, just like getting in the mood for Halloween, and on Netflix I saw that they had Silence of the Lambs. I've never seen that movie before, and I heard it was really good, so I watched it and I was like blown away. Like, oh my god, it's crazy. You have to watch it. I didn't think I would like it that much, but it is so freaking amazing. Like, the ending really got me. I was just like, oh my god. So you guys have to see it if you haven't yet. And I know those of you who are like older than me are gonna be like, what, you haven't seen that movie? But I never really heard anyone talk about it because it came out a while ago. I'm gonna do my brows with the Maybelline Brow Pro Drama, what is this called? Maybelline Brow Drama Pro Palette, and this is the shade Auburn. I really love this kit, you guys. It is amazing. I'm also a big fan of the NYX Brow Cake Powder. That's still my holy grail, but this is a close second. I really love it, and it is a little pricey at the drugstore. I think it's like $10, $11, but it is very good quality. I love it. I did a whole video on it, so if you haven't seen it, I will link it down below. I have the shade Auburn, and what I like to do is fill out with the powder first, and then I go ahead and I use the color wax. See, it has like a powder, a highlighting shade for your brow bone. I don't really use that, but I do really love the powder and the gel it comes with. It's so good, and it does come with the brush, but I really like this one from Senna Cosmetics. It's my favorite. And the other movie I watched was The Omen. It was like a classic. I think it was from the 70s. I really liked it. And then they had a part 2, which I watched last night, and I really liked it too. Usually I don't like the sequels of scary movies, but that one was actually pretty good. And they have another one too. They have like a part 3 where the kid is like grown up, and I'm gonna watch that one next. I haven't watched it yet. I like this wax because it's not super thick or heavy. For eyeliner today, I'm going to use gel. This is from Makeup Geek. This is like my new favorite gel liner. I used to love the Maybelline one, but I feel like it's not as black as this one. This is the shade Immortal, and the Maybelline one is very nice and smooth. I love it. It's creamy and everything, but this one is just matte black, and it just is like super dark. I love this. Get as close to the lash line as possible. So first, I draw like a small line all across my lash line, and then I do the wing after. So I just like to get my line on there. Just create like a nice line. And then I just draw the triangle shape and then just fill that in. And that is how I do my wing. So yeah, I did a pretty big wing today, but you can do whatever size you want. I mean, I know some people don't even like to wear eyeliner, so just do what you want to do, but I love a good wing, especially when I have like gray eyeshadow. I just like the way a wing looks against it. I don't know. I love cat eyes. I love winged liner. Once I've done my top liner, I do usually like to go in on my waterline with a little bit of brown eyeliner, and lately I've been loving this one from Pixi. It's called their Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this is in the shade Bronze Beam. I really like this for the waterline because it's super creamy and it doesn't tug. It's just very gentle and very pigmented, so you only need a tiny bit, and it does stay in my waterline for a very long time. It doesn't last like all day long, so I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but I do really enjoy this color. It's just very beautiful, kind of like metallic brown. I love trying new mascaras, like drugstore high-end. I'm a mascara fanatic, but this one is just it's like the best one I've ever used, honestly. I love it so much. I feel like it lengthens my lashes like no other mascara I've ever used. Like, this just works so well. It layers amazingly well. Like, I can use this with drugstore mascaras, high-end mascaras, and I always feel like this just gives my lashes that extra boost that I need. I love this because I feel like you can go very natural and light with it, but you can also really layer the crap out of it and make it look super dramatic. We're done, and now I'm going to go in with my under eye concealer. This has been my favorite one lately. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I get the shade Fair. It's the lightest one that they make. I bought this because so many people on YouTube are raving about it right now, and I got it not really expecting anything because sometimes concealers, it's hard for me to find a good concealer basically, but this one really is awesome. So what I do is I just kind of put it underneath my eye like that, and I do that on both sides, and you don't even have to dip back into the bottle because this brush does kind of have a lot of product on it, so I just dip into the bottle one time and I use this for my whole face. And then I just take a damp beauty blender and I blend that out. I just really take my time blending this out, and I really like how brightening this concealer is. It really does just kind of make your face look so much more awake, and it's definitely an extra step. I mean, you don't need to do that, but if you want to look a little bit brighter, then definitely invest in this concealer because it's really nice. See how it gives you a little bit of shine right there? I don't really like that look, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that concealer here with my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. This is in the lightest shade as well. It's called Porcelain, and it is a gorgeous baked powder. It gives you a little bit of a satin finish. You really don't need much. This stuff is great. This Balance and Brighten, I use it for my entire face actually, but I especially love it for brightening the face as well because it has a tiny bit of that satiny finish, so it just gives you like this glow almost, and I just think it's gorgeous. For blush today, I'm gonna mix these two shades together because they are my favorites right now. I've been wearing Baby Love from Too Faced for like the past 2 months straight, but I've also recently been getting back into my Milani Rose powder blushes. These are completely matte. It is perfect for fall, and you only need a tiny bit, so I just like to dab my brush a few times, and I use that for both sides of my face, and then I just start placing it on my cheeks where I want the most color. And now I'm just taking a tiny bit of Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. I did a whole review on these when they came out a while back. I really love them. They are so gorgeous and they are long-lasting blushes. Even though I got a little bit of shimmer going on from that Laura Geller Balance and Brighten, I want to add a little bit more. I just want my cheekbones to pop today. So I'm going in with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I've been loving Champagne Pop. I still love it, but now that I've been wearing more cool tones lately, I'm going to go in with Moonstone. So I'm just going to add that right along my cheekbone, and I'm just going to blend it out. I'm not putting any more. I'm just going to use this little brush. This is a Makeup Geek brush. I like the fact that it doesn't look super strong, like head on. You can't really tell you have much highlighter on, but when it catches the direct sunlight, it's just like boom, like you got those cheekbones popping, and I love it. It's time for my other favorite part. I mean, I love putting on highlighter, but lipstick is absolutely my favorite thing about makeup, and I just got a brand new baby here. I haven't seen anybody talk about these. This is the new Buxom lipstick. It's called their Bold Gel Lipstick, but it's a matte formula. So here's the cool packaging on it. I just thought that was awesome. It's really heavy too. It just feels awesome. And then you twist it up. Here is the color. I mean, how gorgeous is that? I haven't used it yet, so let's get to it. I am going to line my lips first. This is a NYX Lip Liner Pencil. The shade is called Red Hot. It's just a bright, almost cherry red. I love this color. It's really bright. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I've been getting a lot of requests to do more Get Ready With Me's lately, and I'm really going to try to post at least 1 or 2 of them a month. I know I haven't done many lately. I've been doing mostly reviews because there's just so many new products out right now. I would love to hear from you all, and as always, thank you so much for watching.